All right, so we're gonna continue with our close read. We're gonna reflect on some things. We're gonna share some things. We've been working on Cocaliso for over the last week or so, and we've been talking about our characters and analyzing our characters and how our characters' environments affect our characters, right? So in Cocaliso, Alejandro, he wants to do what? What is his big thing? What is it that
Being a pilot.
he wants to be? A pilot. He wants to fly, but what's keeping him from that dream?
His mom and gravity.
You think it's his mom and dad?
Yeah. But no. It's how long it is.
How long? What is? Elaborate.
The airport.
How far the airport is away from him?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so how far they live away from the airport, because they live in the Cienga, right? And the Cienga is kind of like a swamp, right? So we're gonna pick up on our reading. We were on page 111 in our reading, and of course, you know, we're gonna read it together, and then we're gonna really break it down, right? So on page 111 is where we left off. Yes, you have, replied the doctor. Scientists from all over will be grateful for a chance to study Cocalizo. Alejandro feels proud. Suddenly the swamp doesn't seem so boring. Maybe your name and picture will be in the newspaper in Cienfuego, laughs Poppy. Who knows? Maybe even the capital city of Havana, says Alejandro. So, in this, it's now saying that the swamp doesn't seem so boring. So, how did Alejandro feel in the beginning of the story? He felt like, well, we said that he wanted to fly, but the airport was too far away. He felt what? He felt sad. You think he was? He might have been a little mad. Okay. What else do we have? What do you think? What other emotions do you think he had? Okay, we said sad. Okay, he may have been upset in the beginning, but now that he's saying that the swamp doesn't seem so boring, obviously he's found Cocalizo. And what was so special about Cocalizo?
It was a white baby crocodile.
It was a white baby crocodile, and obviously we know that white baby crocodiles are not seen very often, because if it's usually animals, of course, have colors, of course, and there are some animals that are white, but crocodiles are usually what color?
Green.
Like a greenish color, right? So if Cocalizo is white, that means Cocalizo lacks pigment, right? So that means Cocalizo most likely has what we call albinism. Can you say albinism?
Albinism.
Albinism means that he lacks pigment or color. Okay, so, and all animals, all creatures, humans can have albinism. He has a different ability. He's very unique, right? So Alejandro's found this white crocodile, and it has opened up a whole new world for him, right? So, in looking at everything, and when we're looking at his environment, where he's living, what's going on, how does his environment change his mood? Because at first, like we said, he was bored, he was sad, he was upset because he lived in this swamp. But now he has a different look on it, right? So what's his different look on it? What's his takeaway about his environment now?
Happy.
Why?
Excited.
Why is he happy now?
Because he found a white baby crocodile.
Okay, he found this white baby crocodile, but what does that mean for him? What does that mean for him?
He could finally have a friend that rare.
He had something that was rare, and the clinic doctor, Dr. Frenada, what does she say about this white crocodile? Of course, she says that it's rare, but she also tells him on page 110 what's so special.
I could build him a little house.
Mm-mm.
This crocodile is not, not a little brother.
This
Okay,
thing is for sure. We are very
Fortunate.
fortunate that you found this little guy. White crocodiles are very rare, and there are only a few of them in the world.
Okay, so she lets him know how rare it is, right? And since it's so rare, they're not found everywhere. So do you think that if Alejandro had have lived somewhere else, he would have found Cocalizo? Probably not. He probably would have found a green one somewhere else. But his environment, him knowing about the animals in the Ciénaga and his parents, his relationship with his parents. What was his relationship with his parents?
He always had him his secrets. He never hides secrets.
It's Washington.
Yes, ma'am.
I finished.